See here. All right. So now let's see if it shows up on your. It should be on your channel right now.
Mm.
You can
I
check
don't
your
know.
channel.
Hey, Corey. Hey, guys. I don't know, Corey, if it is or not. That's what we're checking. We don't know if it's showing or not. We have no idea.
All right. So good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening,
Let me.
wherever you are.
I'll take
So
care of that, Bill. I'll take care of that, Bill. Just for
you, you
just for you, bro.
you can change the title. You can edit the title later.
You could keep it two stooges and a dude.
Wait. I didn't know. I didn't know nothing about that.
You
I
could
didn't
just
do
keep
that.
it. You could keep it to two stooges and a dude. How about that? You guys can still be the two stooges.
Right. So now we
Mm,
have. All right. So let's get to it.
Let's get cracking.
Edward, and Nita. It's 8 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Right here.
Corey. Corey's here. Well, the live feed is actually on Robbie's channel as well at this point. So
what was
good
that?
good evening, Matt. How are you?
Hey, Matt.
So I still have a little dull light here. Bill is the only one that seems to have a little bit of studio lights going on.
I gotta
Or
get me
yeah,
one of them rings. I gotta get me one of them rings. You know those.
yeah.
I thought you had one of them things.
Yeah, back in Chicago. Somehow it didn't fit in the suitcase. Didn't make the cut.
Oh, it just it wasn't going to make it, huh?
Yeah. I already had to pay $100 for an extra suitcase, so it just didn't get in
Oh,
there.
I know. Jovi's going to have to pay too.
All right.
Who was that yesterday? Was talking about. Well, I don't know if y'all saw Bill's new video. I'm hoping Lex. Good morning. I'm hoping everybody saw Bill's new video on the Taken $100 rental. That's I would say, well, and Bill probably too. That's a low end spectrum rental, a basic rental, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a basic rental. Um, and if I'll give you a couple examples over here. I don't know if I can get into the houses, but I'll give you a couple examples because somebody is fixing to come. Who said they were fixing to come here? I know somebody said they were coming here. I don't know if it was Matt or Corey. One of y'all two was coming to this island.
I know Matt's been here already.
Well, maybe it's Matt coming back.
Hmm.
He said something on Asia. They were talking about, and then somebody was talking about getting together with Asia. I don't
You
think
gotta
Asia
catch
gets
him
together.
first. You gotta
Yeah,
catch
you
him
got to
first.
catch him, man. Asia don't get together with anybody.
You don't like getting together.
Yeah.
You gotta catch him.
I don't think it was any of these guys. It was somebody else. But all right, start us off, Shell. Where were you going?
Where you
Um,
going?
well,
Down the road.
first time we see Bill live in from the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
The city of
But
Talasay.
So how was it? How was the
we had
travel
my
experience?
brother up. We had my brother here for like the first 10 days. So it's really it's only been like the first week me and Rem actually been by ourselves without having to, cater to
Wait, is that like
people.
by yourselves?
Yeah.
It's actually me getting settled in. So I've actually started, got walking in the morning, doing my 5K walks, getting back in the groove. So, yeah,
Oh, well,
back to
Matt
life.
don't plan on coming back.
Oh.
Because when you come in now, they have a line for vaccinated and they have a line for unvaxxed. You go to the unvaxxed line, you do quarantine, and then you have to get vaccinated.
I thought you go through a door and then it puts you right in the terminal for the plane to get back on.
No, you have the
I need
choice
to
to get
stay loud on
vaccinated or
vaccine.
leave.
Yeah.
Well, you have the choice to get vaccinated or turn around and leave. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. With the vaccination, I don't know if you guys follow what's going on in Europe and all that stuff that is happening,
I
but
see that Beijing is fixing a lockdown.
well, it's
Beijing's
China.
getting ready to lock down.
It's
Yeah.
China. They lock down for no reason.
Shanghai's already starved their people to death, so now it's time for Beijing to starve them to death. For
Yeah,
you're waiting for here, it's almost time, Matt. Almost time for here. Then we'll all be under dictatorship. Let's hope not. Are you eating breakfast, dude?
Yeah, it's peanut butter sandwich.
Well,
10 o'clock, man.
right. So
I'll drink my
Continue,
coffee.
continue your
Thank
talk. I'm listening. I'm listening. Continue.
Look, he done got a little cocky now. He got back.
This is my Viking birthday mug. See?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I should tell you, Vikings. I saw Vikings. They were back open again.
Yeah.
Limited hours, but they were back open.
You know, when you don't got much money, you get that free birthday meal. You can't pass that up.
I can always go to KB's and eat.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's good, but it is cheap. I think I'll go today, maybe for lunch and wings.
Get some wings. Yeah.
What are you
all
doing
right.
for lunch? Oh, it's bad. We're making plans. Sorry, Shell.
We kind of are in a live show here, and you are talking
Yeah, we're
about
trying to
Yeah.
entertain people. Come on.
Yeah. See,
going.
guys, me and Bill live real close to each other. I mean, real close, and it's just easy to connect. So
Yeah.
we're sorry,
How far
Shell.
apart? How far apart do you live?
Maybe
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
5-6 minutes, maybe,
All
I
right.
could
depending
walk
on
it.
traffic.
I could walk it if I wanted to.
Yeah, he could walk it. I could drive it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been down from internet's been down for 7 days. It just got back last night, so
What happened?
I don't know. It's my welcome to the Philippines. They said somebody cut the line, but who did that? I don't know.
Right. So
The people that come by and trim the trees.
It could be that, could be trucks, whatever. Anyway,
yeah. Well, that's like you have PLDT. What do you got?
PLDT, yes.
Yeah. Typical PLDT. Unfortunately, you
I-
know.
It's just they
No.
don't want to come out and check. That's the thing. They don't want to come out.
Right. Well,
Took 'em about-
here's the thing, right? When they installed my internet over in Mabalacat, and um, I saw they were running the line right through a tree, right? And I'm telling them, don't run it that way. Go around the tree on the other side and cross the street where there's no interference. No, shortest way possible. While lo and behold, we had the storm. The storm took down the lines, took down the fiber, took down everything within weeks after I told them not to do it. And then they want to charge me for running a new line because the tree blew down. And I said, no. And then, if you don't give me the line to the house, you're in breach of contract, and we canceled it immediately. So they ended up putting it in. So
Yeah, they have Globe Fiber now here. They try to advertise, but I think it's only about 50 MBS.
yeah. PLDT has actually adjusted their rates now. The plan that was 100 Mbps for cost then 2,900 something. That's down to 1,990, I think now, and the 300 Mbps. 300 Mbps you can now get with PLDT for 2,900 something.
Yes.
So
Yeah, we
But
installed
at
Globe.
the Globe at home.
Yeah, we did the fiber at next door, and the signal is really, really weak. I mean, it's not strong enough to bounce around the whole house. So yesterday it was by the guy's garage, just sitting there texting. The signal's even
I know.
weak.
I'm thinking, what is wrong with this dude? Why is he outside? Text me.
Whereas the PLDT router is, I mean, it's strong. I can go upstairs. I can go around the whole house with that. So that's
It
my
is, but
preferred.
I elected to mount it upstairs because the signal's going to come down, so I get a better signal, with it coming like that. But then I have my Mac routers all over the house, and it just spreads the signal everywhere, outside, everywhere.
Well, are you living in a concrete home, Bill,
Yes.
or
No, it's
Oh, me.
bamboo.
Yeah.
you live?
No, of course it's concrete.
All right. So here, my router I have to keep the window open and keep the router in the window if I want to see some Wi-Fi outside and downstairs. It's just
Did you ever
the
get one of
way.
those extenders? Those extenders seem to work pretty well. Those
We
on the
have, but
solid.
you
They don't
know,
work.
we have, but uh, the the downstairs then gives me about maximum 5 Mbps on the extender.
Uh,
It sucks. So um,
well, you guys are
it,
waiting for Musk's great satellite internet, aren't you guys? Aren't you guys still
yeah,
waiting for that? Yeah.
we're waiting for Musk to get the stuff done. It's
He's busy
especially
buying
back up.
Twitter.
Yeah.
He's busy. He's busy with Twitter.
Right, but I think that's a good thing, though. I think it's a good thing. And did you guys see he announced, apparently announced that all the executive staff that's been there, the CEO and all that stuff, they're now off salary, no salary.
Zero.
Yeah. So he did a little hostile takeover that I think is good. I think it's really good, actually.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think it's good. I think it's good that they couldn't stop him. They had such big heads about this Twitter stuff, and
Right.
they actually couldn't stop him.
Right.
That was a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a,
So
Whether
it's a bullying.
it's
It's a
what
bullying media anyway. I mean, it's just for bullies and
eh, eh,
calling people out. That's the sole purpose of that stupid Twitter is just for calling people out.
and then if Twitter doesn't like it, they cut you off. That easy.
right, but I think that will end now. Obviously they need to have some form of control on content, but regular things like commenting on politics and all that stuff. I mean, that's part of the First Amendment. Should never be
Yeah.
censored in that way. And look at what they did with Hunter Biden's laptop in October of 2020. They say it was Russian disinformation. 51 heads of states, or whatever you call them, Department of Justice, and everybody, Clapper, and everybody signed off on it and said that's Russian disinformation. And it turns
Hmm.
out that they all lied about it, and I would be surprised if that is not a criminal offense for those people
Yep.
to sign that. So we'll see. It looks like Durham is keeping busy right now, so I like it. Let him go. Uh, all right, so let's see here. 1,330 versus 213 at the height of Omicron in January 22. Well, the thing I think is happening here is they just simply, because of election here, stopped reporting. We're going to see a rise in cases as soon as we have a new president. I guarantee you.
That's what they're
It-
predicting, like in May.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're predicting a shutdown, and they're going to close it again. And
Yeah, well, was that you that told? Was that you?
I'm so
Was
glad I
that
got
you?
it.
Was that you that told us that we? Um,
what the
oops.
world?
Yeah, there was the curtain that fell
Let's
down
wait.
because it is blowing so hard. The wind coming off the mountain is blowing so hard it took the curtain down. I haven't put it up properly. Let's
Yeah, it
put
looks
it that
better.
way.
Yeah, you got a
That's
little
what
more
it,
light now.
yeah, yeah. When I'm blinded, I can't see the screen at this point.
That's all right. Just look at the camera.
Yeah. So
Was
Um,
it that I said what? Oops, let me turn this down a little bit. There you go.
I'm thinking we're going to see a rise in cases. Yeah, you can see here. I'm going to put the camera out the window.
Oh, now we're drunk.
You see,
Oh
Whee!
yeah.
Oh, it is windy out there. Wow.
it's coming off the mountain every
Y'all
morning.
supposed to get a y'all supposed to get a storm, huh?
No, it's just the way that it works. And then in the afternoon, the wind turns around and goes up towards the mountain. So it's almost every day the same thing.
You and the wife could go out in the balcony there and do like a Titanic thing with the wind, huh? Flapping in the
Right.
wind.
That ain't what I thought.
Yeah.
Easy, easy, Bill. Easy, easy, Tiger.
All right, Bill.
He's waiting on his shipment.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to have you here. We're glad
Purple
to
pills.
Expert Bill. We're glad to have you here in Philippines. You had a long wait. I'll
Yeah.
admit that. That was
Yeah, it was a long time. We were talking about that today, this morning.
right.
No,
So,
that,
no,
that was easy.
no,
No.
no.
Oh, you know you missed that.
Other than
snow
other
up
than
to your
family,
knees.
I would live in Chicago. The way the political spectrum is going there, it's just too much. I'm glad to get out of there. Period.
right.
Of course, if the Bears start winning, you never know. I could cheer them from the distance.
You've been
I-
No, I
dreaming
don't miss
pretty
it.
good.
I don't miss it.
No, who does?
I couldn't miss all that snow either, dude.
It's not so much the snow; it's just more like the political vibe. There is just overkill.
You know,
Right.
have y'all been watching any of this Biden stuff? I know you're back, Bill, and you don't really care, but he he's I'm just having a good time watching these little snippets of his speech here lately on YouTube, and all these political commenters are just talking. They're tearing him up because he's like he's lost his mind now. He's done. He
I
can't
noticed
speak.
he was holding some sort of Asian or whatever they call that meeting. He was of the South
Yeah.
Pacific group,
Yep.
and
Yes.
Duterte said he wasn't going because he didn't want to steer the course of the political direction and for the new president, which I thought was really good. That was
Yeah.
very smart of him. He seems to
Well,
talk slow now. Is he okay?
He's sick too. He's sick too.
Yeah.
So he's probably a little bit behind Biden, but he's sick. They're saying he's sick. Biden can't even talk straight. He can't even remember what he's saying or remember places that he's talking about. So, I guess it just happens.
I really expect him. I really thought that he was. I thought they
It's
would.
like a repeater, Dickie. It's when you talk, it's like a repeater.
I really thought that he would split up the Ukraine and make like like North Korea, South Korea, demilitarized zone. I really thought he would make a stand there at some point. I'm really surprised he hasn't. He's already given up the port, so I don't know what else you can, I don't know what's worth your
Yeah,
time.
did you see those drone flyovers
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
those ships they sunk, those guys sunk? That's cool though. That's cool. I'm glad they did that. I'm all for the Ukrainians. I'm sorry. Give them hell.
Well, the U.S.
I think-
is the biggest arms seller in the world. We always got to test the stuff out. This is our chance. It's like it's having a convention of like a show. It's a show of new stuff.
Well, it seems like the stuff is working so far. Those tank busters and stuff, they're really working.
Way those tourniquets come flying off those tanks. Jeez.
Mm. Well, the Russians can't figure out to drive the tanks. So there's some big electronic warfare tanks. Yeah, see,
Didn't
they
Russia,
got confused.
didn't Russia give the Philippines one of their ships or something at one point? During
That's the ship over there that's beached. It's all rusted out. Those guys live on. Yeah,
no directions.
yeah. It don't run. It's junk. Oh, I hear the dogs in the background.
Yeah, it's not here though.
Well, we know where it's at.
All right.
Subdivision. Those are
So that's
Philippine
good.
doorbells going off. Someone must be
That's
visiting,
right.
stopping by. Or it's Lasada. It's the only two big things there.
Philippine doorbells. So, have you did a head count, Bill,
What?
at your house, or is it just too many to count?
We've done. We're just finishing up major renovation in the house. I mean, major. So yeah, then I'll find out who's still here.
Oh, so some kind of moved away, huh?
Yeah. But there's a waiting list, so there's people waiting to come in.
There's a waiting list. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Put your name on the list.
No, that's about it. Everybody wants to check in. Nobody wants to check out.
Jeez.
Sounds
Hey,
like
Raphael.
sounds like a resort.
It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind people. It's okay with me. As long as I got my little private space, where I can go, and I'm okay. And the whole house.
Is it big? Is it big in there or what?
My room?
Yeah.
My room. Our room's the biggest room in the house.
That's the new one, right? Or y'all just
No,
remodel it?
No, upstairs we're remodeling. We're doing up the upstairs. We tiled everything. It looks real nice up there. I think there's a one bedroom up there too.
Ooh.
Yeah, got a bedroom up there, little bedroom. Nice. The other people moved out of the one door apartment, and sadly enough, they didn't really inform us on some of the problems. So when we finally got in there, it was water damage and all. It was just a mess. So we had to renovate the whole apartment.
Jeez.
I'd take away their deposit if they put one down. But the thing, I don't know. It must be like a thing like they didn't want to report something because they thought they would have to pay for it, which is not true. We would have fixed it. But
Yeah.
we waterproofed the roof about maybe 2 years ago. But this water damage was going on for a while. They never said anything. You could see the water on the ceilings and stuff. So it's life in the
The
big
last
house.
two are for you. The last two are for you, Bill.
Yeah,
No, I'm retired from that slinging pizza. We still got the place, but I don't really make it. Only for special people. Dickie comes by, I'll make him a pizza. Yeah,
He wouldn't even
Robbie.
make me one. He wouldn't even make me one, dude. We went to the other restaurant.
I thought you tried to trick me because I'm on a tourist visa.
Bill's,
I caught him
Bill's
working.
Hotel California.
Caught him working. Bye. Get out of here.
Actually, Rem's Pizza's over in a place called Victoria's. There's a place they're selling the pizza. Then, of course, you guys, KB's is selling Rem's Pizza crust. And then we got the original spot. And then I guess
Well,
in July,
if-
in July, it's the invasion of Norwegians, and they're going to set up a business.
I guess I need to go get me some wings. I'm ready for some wings.
Keep talking.
Well,
Yep.
I ate them last time.
Oh, Lex, yeah, retired now.
I have to get with you later, see what you're doing. Maybe we can go today or tomorrow or something. I don't know if you're shooting or not.
I'm shooting every day. I try to shoot every day. I shot yesterday, and then I went through it and said, "Oh, this is not good. I can do better. I'll shoot it again. We'll go upstairs. Shoot upstairs."
What are you shooting upstairs?
We got to do the pizza update on the pizza.
How is it? How's it doing? The business is picking up now?
Well, the kids are starting to go back now, so it's picked up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, he said he wants classes open on the August 22nd. But they have to be vaccinated. So
The one boy we got in college here, he actually went to visit his university yesterday for the first time in 2 years, 2.5 years. He actually showed
yeah,
up. So he's like already like a junior. He hasn't even gone to
yeah,
school.
isn't that a shame? Yeah, I mean those professional people like that, they need to be in. I mean,
Yeah.
it's but they starting now though, aren't they? Those people.
Yeah. He actually went and got his ID, and now he has to go actually get a uniform. So
Oh Lord. But I saw
that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
yeah, I went by there. I was doing something. I was parked and I saw him coming out of there. There was a bunch of students coming out of there, all in their little uniforms, but they
Well,
all
that's
wear
the whole
them
thing, and then they
long
get
white
together, and then
sleeves.
they go to the restaurants and eat for lunch. So for restaurant, as a restaurant business, it's like your savior is these students because they're the ones that
Yeah,
spend the money. So that's a
yeah.
good thing.
Like,
Someone's got to
Oh,
make a
be
what?
quiet.
reservation. Okay.
What is that?
It's my phone going off. It's my phone going off.
Well, he didn't answer it.
Yeah. No, I didn't answer it.
Oh, we're good. We didn't ignore you. We're good. Just everybody's just talking. We're just kind of laid back today. How are you doing over there? Everybody's good. I hope. I guess everybody out there. I know Dickie's good. Corey's hanging.
How do you know? He's hanging out.
Probably. Yeah, Corey's kind of Matt. They ain't no telling what he's doing. Who else is on here? Can't see nobody. Bill says he probably could send you a better picture of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to go look at my portfolio and send it
Yeah.
to you.
Well, are you guys,
God.
Bill? Are you going to start doing live feeds?
Now, if you're doing this, it's okay. I'm not gonna kill myself.
Well, I'm kind of trying to hint to somebody to take it over for a while.
Oh, you don't want to do no more?
No, no, it's not that. It
You just
just
want
the
to jump
fact.
on? You just jump on when you feel the get the gas?
It's just it just the fact that I've been.
Answer the phone.
Uh,
Just get your phone, Shell. Just get the phone.
Could be the missus. Let me in.
no, I'm not going to get the phone. It's a messenger
Oh,
thing that goes off.
it's like Dickie said. It's the telemarketer inquiring about your vehicle's extended warranty on your Chinese bike.
Yeah. Uh,
Evening, sir. Ma, you have 1 million. You have won the sweepstakes.
Your carburetor going to fall off next.
so,
No more pressure pump for your.
uh,
He was tweeting. I was tweeting.
He downloaded Twitter again.
no, it's actually the I have a little. This is the guys I work with in Florida, and doing the live stuff with, and we are upgrading some equipment, and they want to know when they can go and pick it up and all that good stuff. So that was the. I had to answer that. Sorry about that.
You guys don't use Twitter, do you?
I rarely ever look at it. I think it's one of the dumbest yeah, inventions I ever seen.
Next to
It
Instagram, you like Instagram?
no,
I have
no,
Instagram.
no, I don't like it.
I
You don't
use
like
it to
Instagram either?
I use it to communicate with the U.S. a lot.
Well, to be honest, I don't like either one of any one of these social networks due to
All
the
right.
fact that they've all proven to fact check the truth as not true, and I'm just staying away from it. It's no point. It's pointless. You have come and meet me out in the backyard. I'll discuss with you, but uh, talking to people via a uh, you know
Why? I can
messaging
call you.
message system, and people are rude. They're I mean, it's disgusting what's going on in my view.
Bullying.
Yeah, bullying going on and all that, and it shouldn't. So
That's just
you know.
that's the way the people are now. It's just like it's the human nature. I mean,
Well,
You know,
I think the very
the
first when I put a video out yesterday about the house, the very first comment I got was, "Oh, I got a better one, cheaper." That was the first comment I got.
you know,
The guy said, the guy said,
that
"Oh,
just
I got a better house. My house is better and it's cheaper."
and
It
that's so
wasn't.
funny. And when like I was talking to you, Bill, about the
Yeah,
one I did about the BI,
yeah.
you know as well as I do, Shell knows as well as I do what happens if you go past that 59-day mark and it's posted all over the place. They will argue every time, but when they go and they pay them fees, you know, but they don't apologize. They don't care. They'll argue with you. I even sent the links. Here's the laws. They don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't care
Yeah,
either. I'm not going to
yeah.
argue with them. I just cut it off. People people claim I delete their comments. I would never ever delete somebody's comment. Never ever. I leave it up there. Um, I guess
No,
that's YouTube that
I'll delete it
cuts.
if it's like Bill sucks eggs or something. Yeah, I'll delete that.
Well,
That's not a
but I mean, I
relevant
think
comment.
YouTube.
You have,
I
you
think
have no proof
YouTube
what I do with
deletes it.
eggs.
Yeah, I don't eat them eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can. It gets crazy. So, I mean, you can turn off your comments on the, or you can drop the video. And I'm not taking the video down. I mean, I
I never take them
agreed
down.
with.
You can
Yeah,
always
I
just
agreed.
make another one to correct yourself. If you're wrong, you just make another one. Hey, you know what, guys? I made a mistake.
But I
Go,
talked to our
go
friend.
right
I
instead of go
verified
left.
this. I verified this. The signs are posted. They even had one of the signs up. When led off with the video, there it is. There's the picture. You know, but they don't believe their lying eyes. So I don't care.
You're
I don't care.
lying.
That Norwegian over there, he paid his big money from running over that 59-day mark.
Well, Joe, what you got on your shirt? Is that like a caricature? Or what is that thing on your
That's
shirt?
him in his younger days when
Ah,
he had hair and a mustache.
Yeah, I mean this.
yeah. Was
This
that SpongeBob? What is that thing?
no, it's a it. You know Oishi, right? Oishi, the snack manufacturer.
Okay,
Oh
gotcha.
yeah, it does the chips and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of
Oh, the
their
chips.
little
Oh,
characters
Free
on the
promos.
back,
All right. Very good. Very good.
right? Yeah, my brother-in-law works for him, and he brings me like 10 T-shirts every year.
cool.
We're all wearing white today. Look at that
Right?
coordinated.
Yeah. So,
No, I'm wearing tan.
All right.
yeah.
Oh boy.
I know
So
you're back. You got to get into your wardrobe of white shirts, Bill. I know you're
That's
back.
because
So
that's because I gained weight. That's because I had to get a new wardrobe.
yeah, you
did
did
you
look
get?
kind of fat.
And yeah, but
No,
it's
you
going
did.
down. It's going down.
Oh my God,
You should
you
see
did
what the
not
clothes
look
look like
big.
for 2 years in a plastic cabinet. Oh my god.
I wish I was that small. Not that short, but that small.
Right.
Sorry, but I mean you are. You're just kind of, you know. I think
Just
your
keep giving
brother's
the
taller
shot.
than you,
Just
isn't
got
he?
to keep giving the shots, huh? All right, well,
No, your
keep
brother's
giving the
taller than
shots.
you,
All right.
isn't he?
Huh?
Your brother's taller than you, isn't he?
My brother?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably the smallest of the group, but the best looking. So you can't get everything. So what do you want? Good looking or you want height? I'll take the good look. You can keep the height. I actually stole that from my uncle. My uncle used to tell me all the time because him and his brother would be there, and we get them mixed up, and he always say I'm the good looking one. Yeah,
It's
but you
hot
got to
over
give him
here.
credit.
Is it hot over
Supposed to
there?
be supposed to be 82, 86 today, something like that.
It's been blasting 90s every day around noon. So.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's about 80 something now. Alexa, what's the temperature?
This new
Well,
girl,
right now,
Alexa.
right here, it's well, Celsius is 29 degrees.
Yeah, it's hot. It's about
It
88.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that, right? 29
Mhm.
degrees. And what that is in Fahrenheit, I have no clue. But it's
Alexa's drunk.
Alexa's taking a break.
Yeah, she just don't want. She gave up. She gave up. Crazy thing. She hears us talking, don't want to answer.
So have they still nothing's changed as far as getting in. You still got to have the One Health Pass, the
You
insurance,
know what?
the
You know what? Did you see
shot.
Asia's thing?
No.
Right now it's 86 right now. Um,
yeah.
his video. He just came from Manila. They didn't do anything but check his ID and his vaccination card. But once again, if you're not vaccinated, you have to go off that way. You're gone. But if you're vaccinated and you have your ID, you go right in.
For domestic, that she's talking about domestic travel, right?
Well, yeah, because you can't fly international into Bacolod yet, so you're coming in
Oh, he was
from
coming in from
wherever.
international.
It was coming in from Manila. How do they know you're flying international?
No, I just didn't think this Asian night ever. I didn't think the guy ever left Philippines. That's why I thought he was
Well,
just
yeah,
in
he
Manila.
was coming. He was in Manila. So
Ah.
Manila to Bacolod, when he came in, he went through, and all they did was ask him for his ID and vaccination card. That's it. There's one
Well,
lane for vaccination, one lane for unvaccinated.
they chased me down for that too. I grabbed my luggage off the carousel. After all that traveling, I was within reach of REM. I'm moving. And all of a sudden this guy grabs me by the collar. Got to take pictures. Takes his stupid phone. Got to take pictures of the QR code. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Well, no, they call. You know where the exit doors is, right before you go outside.
Yeah,
They're right
they were
there
there.
checking.
They're right there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're there. You can smell the air. You're ready to get out of the airport. You're free. You think you're cool, and boom, they're asking right there. That's where the line is. But it's going through quick. So, well,
They
there's
stopped
not
my
that many people.
they stopped my brother, so I thought I could do a side thing and slip by him. Check him out. He looks
Yeah, get him.
suspicious.
Well, I'm going. Yeah,
Look
get
at it
him.
real good.
He may not have his booster. Bam. Oh, they're
Dude,
offering
you're on
us the
your own.
second
Dude,
booster.
you're on your own. This is it. This is when we part ways.
That
It's
that's it. That's interesting with the boosters, right?
Yeah, they're offering a
Because
second one here now.
yeah, because well, I didn't go, but Andy and a couple other people went on the day where they advertised they were going to do it. But they said, well, it's not going to happen today because we need to have at least 10. I guess it comes in packs of 10, right? And they won't open one pack if there's only 4 people. So they were sent back
What the
home.
hell?
Yeah. So they were sent back
Well, there's
home. And it's
there's
not
five
per-
shots. There's 5 shots in a vial, right?
yeah, something like that. And they won't open the pack has I don't know exactly what it is, but they
But
were
the
sent
booster's
back
only supposed to
home
be half of the normal shot,
and they were
right?
sent
Booster's
back
half of the
home,
normal
and
shot.
then they did uh, vaccine for a different brand than Johnson and Johnson, and you can't mix the boosters and all that. So they were sent back home. Oh, you have to come back next week, maybe. Maybe you're lucky next week. So it can't be that important, right?
Yeah, Raphael, we don't know whether they. I don't know if they require a booster to come in here or not, but they do require vaccines. It's posted as a law, or a man. I don't know if it's a law or a mandate. I don't know what the difference is here. If it is a difference here, but I know you're required to have a vaccine. Um, but they keep mentioning booster, booster, booster. Now we're on our second boosters here, so I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. That was cool that they're actually going around and giving them. I wish they did that here. They have it in McCullough, but they won't come over the bridge to come here and give it.
Yeah. Oh well. So we'll see where that goes.
Maybe me and Bill just go out and get ours. Oh, look,
Oh,
Bill didn't cut himself off.
yeah. I don't know what happened.
He figuring out his computer.
Yeah. Something happened to
Send him
his
a
piece.
message. Send him a message. Duh, duh.
Did he,
Lord.
did he lose his
I don't know.
internet or something?
I don't know. I sent him a message. He didn't answer back yet.
Yeah. Well, maybe he lost his internet connection.
Oh, he said just went down again.
The internet went down
That
again?
that's that great repair job.
Right.
Now,
It's a good.
if I drop out, that means everybody's dropping out. So,
All right. So, well, you can see what Edward is saying there. You can read the comments. I'm not going to put them on the screen.
I'm not so. They've got this new stuff coming out for the second jab. I just don't know if I'm even going to. Dickie, yeah. If you can get Starlink there, and when you come here, you can bring it if it's the mobile one, and it'll work in this country. I would say yes. I would say yes. Um, they are testing in this country now. They have 3 substations already. Um, I don't know if all the substations are up and running, but they do have 3 now. And I was looking to see what time it was because my fixing to be former housekeeper did not show up again. Um, I would like to have Starlink. It's more reliable, and you have what 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes of downtime a day. That's it, and it's
If
mobile.
if that.
Yeah, if that. Sometimes you never have. So yeah, I don't know if you may have had problems before, but I'm not no doctor, so I'm not getting into that. I have no idea.
Right. No, neither am I, but from what I read, it's a common thing.
Yeah, so did Delta. Delta has started testing also on that. I saw. That's going to be a big thing, man. I really do. That's going to bring Starlink way, way up ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, well, they can try with his satellite coverage. Aircrafts can go around the world and always be connected with live TV.
Well,
So,
his next game will be worldwide phone service and worldwide TV service.
well,
You know,
phone service is really not needed nowadays. I mean, you have millions of
yeah,
apps you can use.
VoIP service is so used, especially here in the Philippines. You know, you buy phone service, you get VoIP service. You know,
Right. Yeah. We all know that. Matter of fact, I've had I've had issues since day number 2 after I took the JJ.
I haven't
So,
had any.
well, I have had serious issues. So,
I had Moderna. Ed. Moderna all the way across.
right.
I don't know of anybody that had Moderna that got sick. Nobody. Personally, I don't know anybody. I don't
No,
know anybody that got sick from the jab, or that can prove they got sick from the jab. I don't know anybody. Now, I know people that got Sinovac that got sick, um, but I don't know anybody. You know,
well,
else. I mean,
here's the thing, right? When any vaccine, whatever it is, you always, and I'm not talking about COVID vaccines in general. I'm talking about all vaccines. Most people always have some kind of side effect or mild reaction to
oh
anything,
yeah, even the flu. But
even if
if you have a hidden underlying condition, it can make it worse. You know that. Everybody here knows that. It could be something that you've had and you never
right,
even knew it, and then the shot just made it worse. That's all. That's
right,
all.
and it's normal.
So
So,
you can't
uh,
blame it on the jab. I mean, it's
no,
just there, and now it's going. So, oh,
yeah. So
yep,
anyway, so that's where we at with that.
yeah, because
Um,
we don't really get into that much. But I don't know if I'm going to get the second booster, Shell. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Uh,
well, unless it starts being a required, and I think I heard, but I'm not. Again, I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on it. But I heard people going to Australia to get there. It's required that you have the booster also.
oh, to get into Australia,
Mm. But
I'll have
that's
to
what
ask
that's what
Shane.
I
I'll have
heard.
to.
So we got to find that out. I
Yeah,
don't quote me on it.
well, I got to know a couple of guys from there that live right here, so I'll find out. Um, yes, Dickie, my pension goes into my U.S. bank account, and I can access my U.S. bank account from there. And the easiest way to do it is Bill uses Google Fi. I'm sure other people does. It costs you what 30, 40 bucks a month. Um, but I usually just I don't know if you do a two-step verification from your bank, you usually don't have that much problems. And then we transfer whatever the transfer service you want to use. I mean, some use World Remitly, some use Remitly. Uh, there's two or three out there. Some are fast, some are not fast, depending on how much you send. I wouldn't send.
Remitly is pretty fast.
Yeah, I think that's
Bank,
who
yeah,
who we
bank to
use.
bank. It's
Yeah,
normally between 30 and 60 seconds, and the money is in your account.
yeah. Just watch how much you send. We just send enough for the our monthly expenses.
Right. You can only do
Because you don't.
you can only do X amount, and I think it's limited to 3,000 or something like that.
Yeah,
With
yeah. You can. Yeah,
Remitly,
you have to do it in
within a
steps.
certain amount of days, you can only transfer
Yes,
three.
yes, yeah. You have to. It's like what is it? 3,000 or five? It may be 5,000. Every 2 weeks or something like that.
Right,
Something.
right.
And it asks you if you what is this for monthly expenses? Are you buying property or something like that? You always check monthly or your living expenses. That's what
Right.
you check.
Yeah. Well, I for the two-step verification, I actually have T-Mobile, right?
Hmm.
So when I log in, I get the OTP code. It's
Right.
SMS straight to my US cell phone, and I get it here.
T-Mobile won't work on this island.
It works on any island if you have. internet. Period.
How does it work? How does it work?
It's Wi-Fi connected cell phone service.
But then you have to buy a T-Mobile service.
Yeah, you have T-Mobile. That's what I'm saying. If you have T-Mobile service, you have what do you call it? Wi-Fi uh, connection. So when I'm in my house, I have no roaming from Philippines. It's like I'm connected anywhere in the United States. So and that's a good thing though.
No, I didn't even know anybody used Magic Jack anymore. No, we don't use Magic Jack. We use everybody's using a U.S. number. Google Fi is a U.S. number, and it bases off same thing. Shell's doing it, like you said. He's using. Oh, Bill's trying to come in.
I
Bill's
did.
using Google Fi. Bill's using Google Fi, and Shell is using T-Mobile. So I mean, there's your two things that would give you U.S. numbers when you're here. As long as Bill's in I
That's
mean,
what I
Bill
was
can even,
looking. That's what I was looking for. Wi-Fi calling,
yeah,
right?
Wi-Fi
So
calling.
your cell service actually connects through a little app on your phone to Wi-Fi, and you get away from all the roaming charges.
Yeah.
And obviously I don't use my cell phone. I turn it on when I need an OTP code from a bank transaction or something, and then I turn it off again. So
Yeah, see, that's Bill's using as long as he's in Wi-Fi. I don't think I see. I can't. I'm here. I can't download Google Voice, and I thought they were going to discontinue Google Voice.
Probably
yeah,
are.
I don't use it. I
There's
have Google
no.
Voice, but I never use it.
It's
You
still
can get
cheaper to
Google.
get up. It's still
Go ahead,
cheaper
Bill.
here in the Philippines. It's still cheaper here in the Philippines to get a Philippine number and go through Globe than it is to get through Google.
Yeah, but they're talking about getting that OTP from a U.S. bank account.
Ah, from the banks. Yeah.
Yeah. T-Mobile cut you off after being there more than 60 days.
Well, that's if you didn't use the Wi-Fi calling. If you're on roaming, yeah, they probably will. But I turn data off and I go Wi-Fi connected. And I had T-Mobile for 7 years there, and they still not turned me off. Granted, I only paid them to keep the number. I get 30 SMSs per month. I only keep I paid like $4 a month to keep the number. In case I ever decide to go back, I have my same number, and I've done that for 7, 8, 9 years. So uh, that's works for me, and I they haven't cut me off.
I heard Google cut you off after a year or two of being in the internet, away. So I'm not sure if that's how long that will last.
Google, Google
Google. Yeah.
Google Phone.
Yeah. Google Fi,
Yep.
whatever it is. Google.
Yeah, I don't know.
I literally
Morning,
take the
Stu.
chip. Well, I have an iPhone, so I only got one SIM slot. So I literally just take the Google one out and pull it out and use the Globe for a while, and then if I ever need to get a bank thing, then do the old switcheroo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either that or you can buy a cheap phone for a couple of thousand pesos that you have on the side in the pocket.
Just let it sit there.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have one of those little old ones, and it
Yeah,
has dual SIM in it. So I have, so that works fine.
like those movies, you gotta get a burner phone.
Right, 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 right,
Exactly.
right. Yeah. So, well, gentlemen, I gotta start heading
Mountain.
back up to the resort. So
How are things going over there in the resort?
it's going just wonderful.
I'm starting to see a lot of pictures from a lot of the vloggers that are starting to travel around the Philippines and hitting all the resorts, and like things are picking up there. Oh, he's got to take a call.
Steele, why are you locking your U.S. phone in a safe? You take the SIM card out of it and you use it here. You just reset it with the new SIM card here.
If the U.S. phone's unlocked, that's the trouble.
Yes, if it's unlocked. Yes, you're correct. If it's unlocked,
I mean, I
you got
shut
to
out
call.
like
If
four. Yeah.
you got to call and get it unlocked. But if you own it, they'll unlock it. They have to.
All right.
After a year.
Yes, you own it. Yeah, after a year. I put the other day I put 4,000 pesos in my truck of diesel and it didn't fill it up. That'd fill up your little car what 3 times?
My wheels, my little taxi.
Yeah, yeah, your little taxi. So I don't know. Diesel's that's
We-
what 4,000 pesos is what
yeah,
76 bucks, 77 bucks.
it's like 70 pesos a liter, right?
No, it's cheaper here. It's a little cheaper, I think, here in it. Didn't it go down a little bit?
Well,
It's still up there though. It's still
it's
high.
roughly around 70 pesos, right? You got
Yeah, on the average, yeah.
4 liters to a gallon. So that be more than $5 a gallon for gas for diesel here.
It's probably running close to the same prices in the U.S.
Yeah, I don't know. I know in California now it runs $6-7 a gallon, and the national average I think is 4.50 or something. It's very high.
Yeah,
So
I think even in southern Louisiana where the refineries are, it's high. And
You know, the trouble here in the Philippines, you need a big truck or something, something with good clearance. There's so many of these little potholes and crap in the roads. The roads are so bad, you really got to have a bigger car.
yeah,
yeah, 5.25.
about 525 over there.
Yeah, so it's about the same price here.
Yeah, it's close.
Right.
I thought
So,
Biden was supposed to lower the price of fuel, opening up the
Yeah.
reserves.
I don't think he
yeah,
did,
well,
but he ain't putting any control. It's like here, they're not putting any controls on these people. Just let them do what they want to do.
well, it's crazy. Um, the oil reserves he is open will deplete the military resources with over 25-30% over the next few months, is what I read the other day. And
Don't need those resources when they split up Ukraine.
and then in a
That's my
time where
prediction.
in a time where we are under threat of nuclear war and all kinds of stuff, that's the time to deplete it. And that's what the Americans did during the Second World War, and that's why they had problems in the beginning. Their oil reserves were not enough, and boats and tanks and all that. As far as I know, they need some gasoline to run. So, so that it's interesting to see. All right, all the
If they
gas
said
from
all them
reserves.
gas reserves, that's a lot of gas, dude.
All right.
That's because they were buying it from Russia, weren't they? Europe was buying it from Russia.
Well, I saw Poland and
Been
Belarus.
cut off.
They were
Been
cut
cut
off
off.
by Russia. They
Yeah.
can no
Yeah,
longer
I
get.
saw that.
So, yep, empty all the emergency oil, and then we're screwed when we actually need it.
They can fill that up in no time. All the drilling going on. Believe me,
Well,
guys, it's busy.
yeah, but the drilling was pretty much on federal land, and offshore was pretty much stopped day one of Biden
It's all
administration.
open now.
Yeah.
It's
The
all
minute
open
Biden
now
got
in the
in there,
Gulf.
he stopped all that exploratory drilling.
All right.
Yeah, but they opened all the wells back up in the Gulf. All the boats are busy. When you're talking a 1,000 barrels, every hour pumping,
All right.
it's coming in. It's coming in heavy.
All right.
Off of 3, 4, 500 rigs. You know,
Keep the
it's
dream
going.
alive.
Yeah. You know, that's why we're here. We're keeping it alive. We're keeping it alive for everybody over there. Y'all enjoy the U.S. Y'all
Right.
just keep it over
Don't worry about global warming. You'll be gone by then. Just
there.
enjoy.
We're hot over
Yeah.
here already. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, we're hot here. All right, gentlemen. We are at the end of this feed, right? Nice having you here. Bill, you can
Guys, thank y'all for showing up.
you can think about if you want to do a feed. If not, well, I guess
All right.
I can continue doing it.
I could do it if they quit playing around with the fiber.
Right, that's true.
It
Well,
went down again today.
well,
You know,
we
they're
can we
so
can.
busy installing, they're destroying. You know, those guys that are bumping wires and knocking us offline, just drive me crazy. They don't know what they're doing up there. I swear.
All right,
You got
because
Globe up there running fiber. Everybody's gone crazy with this.
It's all up there together.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Yeah.
all right, so we can do something like that. So we'll see.
Well,
All right,
yeah,
gentlemen.
well, I'll do something.
See
I'll
you
keep
next
the dream
week.
alive. I'll keep the dream alive.
Matt, Raphael, Corey,
We'll chat on that.
everybody. God bless. We'll see you again next week.
Thank y'all, guys.
Thank you.
Adios.